Welcome to Synchrony Transact, the digital solution that makes it easy for you to help your customers estimate payments, choose promotional financing options, and apply for a new credit card account. Let's start on the home page, where you can quickly access all the tools and features that you'll need. Before the customer decides to apply for a credit card, they may be interested in estimating what their monthly payment could be if they choose to finance their purchase. Help them estimate their monthly payments by selecting the Payment Estimator from the Synchrony Transact homepage. Once you've opened the Payment Estimator screen, simply select the appropriate program from the first drop-down menu and enter the total amount the customer would like to finance, including tax, and click Calculate. As a reminder, this needs to be done before proceeding to the application. If you exit an application or sales slip that's in progress to use the Payment Estimator, all progress on the application or sales slip will be lost, and you'll have to start over. Once you click Calculate, you'll see a list of available promotional financing options, including important monthly payment information, like estimated monthly payments, payoff period, total payments, and the promotional financing details. This helps ensure that you and your customer can discuss the type of promotion that works best for their situation. The Payment Estimator will only show your promotions currently available. If your company has placed parameters on any promotions, like minimum or maximum sales amounts, product limitations, and dates, those parameters will be displayed to alert customers that they're available. If you are discussing a no monthly interest if paid in full within the promotional period promotion, you will notice two payment amounts. This is a great opportunity to build rapport with your customer and help them understand their options. One payment amount will show the required minimum monthly payment. Be sure that your customer understands that if they only pay the minimum monthly payment, they may not pay off their purchase by the end of the promotional period and be subject to interest that starts accruing from the date their account is charged. The other payment amount shows their total amount broken down into suggested equal monthly payments. This monthly payment equals the promotional purchase amount divided by the number of months in the promotional period, rounded to the next highest whole dollar. If they pay this much each month, they will pay off their purchase by the end of the promotional period if there are no other balances on their account at any time during the promotional period and they make their payments on time. Their total payments will equal the promotional purchase amount. They should be aware that they can pay more or less during some months, as long as they at least make the required minimum monthly payment. Also, you may want to share that there is no penalty for paying off their purchase early. If the customer would like the promotional financing options emailed to them, simply enter their email address at the bottom of the screen and click Send. Remember, to comply with fair lending principles and relevant law, you should offer credit applications to every customer every time, early in the sales process. To be clear and transparent, be sure to use Synchrony Bank and other compliant materials, and let consumers choose the promotions they prefer. Transact offers a few ways for your customer to complete a credit card application. The first option is to use your device and enter customer information into the application using either an interview-style process or handing the tablet over to the customer for them to complete the application on their own. This is the default process and will be referred to as Complete Application on this device in Transact. This method requires you to provide the customer with a paper copy of the terms and conditions. The second option, if your company allows, is to send an email to the customer with your company's unique application link for them to complete on their device. Or, the customer may scan a unique QR code generated when you send the email to complete the application. This will be referred to as Send Application to Customer's Device in Transact. A paper copy of the terms and conditions are not required for this option. All methods will return the same result. The method you choose will be based on what your company and your customers prefer. The application methods begin the same. The first method we'll walk through is how to complete an application on your device for the customer. On the Synchrony Transact homepage, click Apply for Credit. In the window that opens, select the relevant program from the drop-down menu. Select the type of application, individual or joint. Enter the amount of the initial sale, rounded up to the nearest whole dollar. You can enter an employee ID here, up to 10 characters long if you'd like. Many of our partners use this information to track sales activity for rewards, recognition, or record keeping. Then, select Complete Application on this device. Provide your customer with a paper copy of the terms and conditions, and then simply click Continue. The next step is to verify the consumer's identity by reviewing primary and secondary identification. Be sure the primary identification is valid, not expired, and government issued. Use the drop-down menus to select the types of ID that your customer has and fill in the information. Then click Continue. This step can help protect your company and the customer against identity fraud. The next step is to enter personal information for the applicant, or you can allow them to do so using your device. Once you've filled in the necessary information, click Continue. You'll have the chance to review the application information to make sure everything is correct. Allow your customer to review the information and click Make Changes if anything needs to be corrected. Once everything is correct, click Continue. Finally, share the terms and conditions with your customer again on screen and make sure they don't have any questions before they click Accept and Submit. They won't need to sign anything. Accepting the terms and conditions will generate a digital signature for them. If you click on the link below this icon, the complete application along with the full terms and conditions appear and can be viewed by the customer. If the application is approved, let the applicant know their credit limit and invite them to note their account number for use until their card arrives in the mail. You can also let them know that they'll be able to manage their account and make payments at mysynchrony.com. Then continue by clicking Process a Sale. If you click Return to Start, however, you will need to manually enter the customer's account number and information. So either select Process a Sale or make sure that the customer notes their account info before you leave this screen. In the event the result comes back pending, call the number displayed while you're with the customer to get a decision. Let your customer know that Synchrony may need a little additional information. If the application is declined, explain that they will receive a letter in 7 to 10 business days explaining the credit decision. Continue the sales process as appropriate. You can ask for another form of payment, or individuals could apply again with a joint applicant. For more tips on how to handle these conversations, visit Learning Center at learn.synchronybusiness.com and enter Decline in the search bar to find training tools to help you navigate this without making your customer feel embarrassed. If the application was approved, you are ready to start the sales slip. Click Process a Sale or Start the Sales Slip from the home screen, which is covered in the Creating a Sales Slip video. Next, we will discuss the process for completing an application by emailing it to your customer. As a reminder, both application methods begin the same, so a few of these steps will sound familiar. On the Synchrony Transact homepage, click Apply for Credit. In the window that opens, select the relevant program from the drop-down menu. Select the type of application, individual or joint. Enter the amount of the initial sale, rounded up to the nearest whole dollar. You can enter an employee ID here, up to 10 characters long if you'd like. Many of our partners use this information to track sales activity for rewards, recognition, or record keeping. Just as before, you will be asked to determine your application method. This time, we'll select Send Application to Customer's device. Enter the customer's email address, then click Send to Customer's device. A confirmation page that says Application Sent to Customer will appear. The customer will receive an email to the email address provided from Synchrony Bank containing the link to complete their application. Or they can choose to scan the QR code displayed on the confirmation page of your device using their smartphone camera to complete the application. The terms and conditions are delivered with the link or QR code digitally, and you do not need to provide a paper copy. The customer should then complete the application on their chosen device. Within a few minutes, the customer will receive an application decision. If the customer is approved for a new account, ask them to record their new account number and credit limit, or you can review the results by clicking on Applications and Transactions on the home screen and then select Applications. If the result is pending, your customer will be asked to call Synchrony underwriting. Finally, if the customer's application is declined, they may reapply with a co-applicant. All declined applications will receive a letter in 7 to 10 days to explain why they may not have qualified for credit at this time. Remember, the application results can be found under Applications and Transactions. Select Applications to view all applications for your business. Additionally, this is where you will start a sales slip. We will cover that process in our next video, Creating a Sales Slip. To learn more or view other videos in this series, visit toolbox.syf.com, or the Learn More section on Transact, contact your sales rep by visiting toolbox.syf.com/salesmap.